Hi, my name is Paulette. I'm currently an MBA student at UCLA Anderson, and I work with luxury watches.
Awesome. So the purpose of this interview is for me to build connections with my fellow MBA classmates and to expand my network as at the same time to select interest for people who actually want to go to China to travel. And I know you mentioned like you already went, but still, I can still get your opinion
Of
about it.
course.
So from your past international trek, what was the trek like, and what type of experience that you enjoyed the most?
Oh, I haven't done the international trek with UCLA.
NBAs?
I
Okay.
just went to China myself like 10
Okay.
years ago with my family, which
Okay.
was fantastic.
Gotcha.
Like, it was absolutely worth going to, and like, it was very, very cool. Like, I would highly recommend it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So if you are going on the trip with a group of MBAs
Mhm.
for networking
Mhm.
purposes, or any other international trip, some people love to party, they love the culture. So for you personally, if you were on the trip, what element that you most looking forward to have?
I think, I mean, obviously the networking and the camaraderie is really important, but I
Hmm.
think it's also a really interesting opportunity to look at how culture and like how culture can shape economics, I guess, and
Hmm.
how like different markets exist that like you wouldn't necessarily know about. Like, I know that there's a lot of stuff that happens with like the pearl trade. I know like when we went there, we like visited a pearl factory, and like
Ooh,
it was very,
ooh,
very cool. Like, it
that's
was
very.
very interesting to get to see like how everything was harvested and how they sell it and how what the experience is like there contrasted to our experiences here. So
Wow, that's such interesting trip. Okay, so if you are given a trip for free
ooh,
In
I
China,
absolutely, let's
yeah,
go.
if and so
Are you offering?
what
Because I'll go. Like,
I'm like make
okay,
assumptions because
okay.
we do have ambassadors to have the opportunity
Oh,
to
that's
go to the
great.
trip for free and also
Oh,
have commissions on the revenues.
great.
So this is essentially a travel product. We're competing with other international trip, but what we're trying to do is to provide better content. So
Sure.
as far as content wise, so from your perspective, what is the trick for MBAs we should focus on? Like the networking part, the comfortable level of the lodging, or the cultural activities. So, what number one element you will focus on?
I think that the networking in terms of the individual students will happen just in terms of
Mm-hmm.
people being there and being together and having this shared experience. I think in terms of what the organizer should focus on, it should be on seeing how many different business type experiences they can get us to see while we're on the trip there.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like, so if one day we go to visit that pearl factory, one day we go to visit like a manufacturing plant, like just seeing how different business is in an international setting and being able to compare and contrast. I think that's like the best value that
Mm-hmm.
MBA students would get from it, but also making sure that you still see cultural sites and whatnot, because
Right. So it should be a
tourism is its
combined.
own business too,
Got
if
it.
you will. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So thank you so much. I think that concludes our interview. And I do have a little souvenir that you can pick from
Oh, thank
out
you.
of that bag.